So at this point, we'll just move over to all three judges, starting from Jibodi, and we'll take their comments on all five ladies. And so, Jibodi, we're starting with you.
Hey, you ladies, you're taking us to another level. Anita, you know I won't stop without saying it.
We know.
Anyway, don't you think they look ravishing? Clap for them for me. So I think that when it comes to eloquence, all the ladies had it. When you are in an interview, it's tough. I know public speaking is tough. So I think all of them have done well. Please clap for them. We must think about the hot seat when it comes to interviews. So I would say that for Adwanige, she did her best. She was able... Okay. Nura also did her best, and she gave an answer regarding unemployment. The third person that came was... No, it wasn't Selom. Okay, it was three policies. Okay, so it was Selom. She also did her best. Na did her best. And Kwatima ultimately did her best. So I would say that as a public speaker, they were in a tough place, but they did their best to answer with confidence.
All right, thank you so much, Jibodi. Linda, let's have your comments on all five ladies.
I'll start with Adwanije. I think she did okay. She mentioned the tourism sites and gave some information. I felt that she could have done a little more. So I gave her maybe half mark. For Nura, youth employment, I think that she spent a lot of time telling us about the problems, but didn't give us the three things you were asking her to give. Selom, I think, did justice to the question. Na's question was e-levy. People didn't like her answer, but she answered it well. Fatima, I think, went completely off. Anita, you gave her an opportunity to come back. That went really bad as well. So these are my comments. Congratulations to all of them.
Very candid comments from Linda. Cookie, over to you.
Yes. Janet, what's your take on all the five finalists?
I think generally, having known the girls...
Please settle down so we can hear Janet, please. Thank you.
We've been with the ladies throughout, and most of the time when we see them, they would have rehearsed before coming on stage. So we judge them by what we see. Today is the only opportunity where they are caught on the spot. So I'm going to be very, very candid, and permit me, because I think the first part of the night could have been anybody's game, but now we can tell the difference. So I'm going to be very, very straightforward. Forgive me if I'm not too popular tonight, but I'm going to be very straightforward. So Nige talked about tourism. For me, you were asked, you are going to improve from something to something. She spent time talking about the something without telling me how she was going to improve to that something. So she didn't sell us a dream, she didn't sell us a promise. She kept on saying we should rebrand, but rebrand it how? That was not clear at all as far as I'm concerned. As far as Nura is concerned, yes, Nura did take a lot of time to highlight the problems. But Nura talked a lot about the causes and the problems without telling us much about the solutions. So she missed the bar on that as well. Let's go to Selom. Selom being a teacher, I wasn't surprised that she was very pragmatic and very practical.
guys, settle down, please. Tone it down. Tone it down for us so she can continue.
So Selam was very pragmatic with her solutions. She gave her 2 solutions. The first was on the infrastructure, and the second was on funding. So for that, I think she did very well. Okay, now let's move on to Naayele. So Naayele's question was on the E-levy. All right. Naayele, she beat around the bush a lot. And finally she said that the E-levy contributed positively to the economy. Well and taken. How? The ordinary Ghanaians should feel it in their pockets. If you ask me how they are feeling it, I don't know. Now let's go to Kwatima. Kwatima, I don't know what happened tonight. But Kwatima talked a lot without saying anything concrete. So that's why I said I'm not going to be very popular tonight. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with this segment. Do we have our winner already? Okay.
All right.
All right.
Banga we go.